today I got another review for you. This review is going to be on the Intermountain Cab Forward AC12 with the ESU loksound. First, I'd like to say that I'm sorry I didn't upload anything last week. I'm just going to go ahead and show you what was in the box. I'm not going to do an unboxing because I don't want to put it in the box. This engine's not very durable. It breaks very easily. But it does have a lot of details, so that's not a bad thing. So it comes with this manual, which is awesome. Shows you about plugging it in, where to pick it up, where to oil it, and how to operate on DC and DCC. It doesn't really tell you how to change CVs for the decoder, which you can find it online. And also comes with this, just a cab forward jacket thing you can order, which is really awesome. And so yeah, I already have it out because I don't want to put it back in the box, because this engine is not very durable, like I said. So here it is. So just be really careful with it when you're putting it on the track and plugging it in and stuff, because there is a lot of hazard of breaking stuff and all that, so just be careful. So this is a huge engine. You can see how much space it takes up. So I've repositioned the camera for a better view, so now that you can see it better, we'll start looking at the details. If you remember my DD40 review, you'll remember how awesome I said that was. Awesome with awesome. Obviously there's awesome. Amazing. It's awesome. Oh, well, just think of that times like a million. That's how detailed this is. So here on the front, you'll see you got looks like etched metal, see-through screen on the front. I'm not even sure what that's for. Got a KD coupler. I haven't checked if it's at the right height, but it should be. And there's little steps right out of view. So these little things, I'm not even sure what they're for. These grab irons, which are amazing. Lit number boards, headlight, and the number boards and headlight are controlled separately. Here are some dummy marker lights. The lift thing for the coupler cut lever is what it is. And so yeah, 4284, and that little circle thing right there. And this little piece of glass, which I don't think is positionable. Looks great. Cab interior is awesome. Here's a better look at the cab. You've got a really nice cab interior, painted gauges as you can see, opening windows, at least positionable windows, a cab chair which doesn't have a cab figure, which is kind of strange, but after looking at how detailed this is, you can kind of get over it. Here's some grab irons, pipes and pipes everywhere. It's a ton. These ones are kind of loose. I glued some of them down, but gotta glue it again. There's some tanks in there. I'm not even sure what they're used for. Safety tread on the walkway. This is pretty much everything. This truck's pretty nice. Not too much detail, but there's not really too much detail on it anyway. There's a freaking grab iron right here, which is amazing. Sunshade, armrest, all plastic, and firebox is gray with some stuff over it. Got some pipes right here, and some more pipes up here, a little step. Then you got little numbers right here that are legible. So there's a little thing right here, I'm not even sure what that's for. It looks like there's flags or something that can go in there. A little step with some safety tread, which is freaking amazing. And a little tiny door handle. Door doesn't open, by the way, which I don't know if it should or not, but it doesn't bug me too much. And little tiny wire down in here runs up along the firebox, and on the top of here On the top of this engine you got opening hatch, little tiny valve thing, turn red knob, you know, things run down the side. That looks awesome. Steam generator, steam dome, steps. This is just too much. Now that we're at the middle of the locomotive, you can see these drivers. I think these are 68 maybe. So safety tread on this walkway, I can show you in a minute. Little tiny wire pipes. This pipe runs up along the side. It's everything down in here. It's just awesome. All this looks great. Another grab iron here. This thing, the railing that goes along the side's awesome. Tiny red valve. Looks like they're just painted. Little tiny grab iron up here on this, I guess this sand dome. And piston looks amazing. There's this that I'll show you in a minute up close. That's freaking awesome. Then this little thing that moves, which also looks good. And there's pipes everywhere that go everywhere and look awesome. Fun fact about the cab forward. Most, or at least some railroad people called them mallets or mallees, even though they weren't mallets, because each cylinder got live steam, which mallets most of the time were recirculating steam engines. And mallets are two 882s, and this is a 4 882. If it was the right way, if it was turned around, it would be I guess a Yellowstone articulated, like a Yellowstone wheelbase, I guess is what to call it. Anyway, so here's the firebox. It looks great. Safety tread, white stripe, everything. God, all the side rods look awesome. You got really nice detail on the side of the boiler. Really nice rivet detail. Might be kind of hard to see. Awesome firebox detail down here. So here's the next part of the engine. There's the safety tread I was telling you about. There's the whistle up here, smokestack, air. Little tiny build plate. I'm pretty sure this engine is built by Lima, so it would say Lima on it. Little tiny grab iron wire piece right here. Tiny pipes that run up along here, which is just awesome. And here's this I was telling you about earlier. This little piece. More pipes right here. This big pipe runs down to the cylinder. Those things just look awesome. Air pumps on the back, I'll show you in a minute. Little tiny grab iron right here. Little tiny pipe right under there, which is also awesome. This is, in my opinion, probably the most detailed plastic or die-cast steam engine I've ever seen. So now we're looking at the back of the engine. So I guess this is the air compressor thing. These are the air pumps on the back of here. And there's a little valve. Another pipe. Handrail, which is pretty durable. It does sound like metal, so that's good. There's tons of pipes all over the back here, which look awesome. Little box down here, which also looks amazing. Then you got the air compressors, smokestack up here. This engine does not come with smoke, which kind of sucks, but I don't care. This is just too good. Anyway, so got the piston down here, which is amazing. And you can see the front of it, it's got all the rivet detail. And that truck looks good. So here's the tender. So the Southern Pacific lines on it, which is really nice. Awesome truck detail. Awesome underbody detail. A little bit better look at the truck detail. I can't really show you, but there's a lot of good underbody detail. You got really nice springs molded in there. Brake shoe right here. Little valve. All of that's just awesome. Here's the back. Here's the front of the tender. Got some awesome grab irons going up. A little box right here. More deck plate design. Awesome grab iron. These awesome pipes that are going up. A little valve thing. Top of the tender looks good. I'll show you that in a minute. Awesome grab irons. Pretty much everything. I just love these grab irons right here. So on the top of the tender here, you got these hatches that open, which all look awesome. And little box up here, it's kind of hard to see from rear view. These boxes are awesome. I don't think they open though, which is not horrible. But anyway, these open, and that's awesome that they just did that. You got this ladder going down the back. Here's a grab iron. Little tiny grab iron. These all open and close like I said. They got a pattern on the top, which also looks really cool. This thing, I'm not even sure what that is. Here's the back of the tender. Got a really good grab iron right here. Really awesome. Really great light. Like, that's the ladder I showed you. Here's a better look at that grab iron I was telling you about. Most of the time on the back of the tenders, they're molded in. That's good. Here, you got those hoses, the Katy coupler. I guess this is supposed to be a hose or something. Got these ladders which look amazing. There's those grab irons. Here's the coupler cut lever. Does not move, but that's not a big deal. You shouldn't really be touching this engine very much anyway if you want to keep it intact. On the other side of the tender, it's pretty much the same, except you have a box on this side instead of the underbody detail, which was just the brakes and stuff. Pretty much the same truck detail. Awesome rivet detail on the side, if you can see that. So on this side of the locomotive, we're gonna start off at the back. You got this, which goes with all the riding gear and stuff. You got these pipes that go along the side, which look amazing. Another little plate on the side, steps. Awesome pipe that goes down. Little wire. Got this little pipe that is bendy that I showed you before. You got little tiny grab irons, steam dome. Piston detail is amazing. Here's the wheels. You got the little tiny star, if you can see that. This thing, which I'm not even sure what it's for, but it does look awesome. You got the pipe running down to the piston here. Up here you have even more detail. You got some pipes run down right here, which is awesome. One thing that I love about this engine is most articulated engines in HO scale that are plastic or die-cast, not brass, are over-articulated, so both sets articulate. But this one, like all real articulated engines, just one articulates, and this one's rigid to the boiler. And it can still go around 24-inch radiuses. So that's why that's just one more thing to love about this engine. I guess that's the reverser gear. That pushes that, and pretty much makes it go in reverse. And you got just a ton of really awesome detail on here. Continuing with the awesome detail, you got this handrail that's going along the side. This thing, I'm not sure what it's for. I really want to know though. So up here by the firebox, got more safety tread on the walkway. these pipes that run along the boiler, which also look awesome. Got the firebox down here. Little tiny awesome pipe detail right here. One thing I didn't show you on the other side is you got a ladder, and you got a grab iron right here. Another one right there, like there was on the other side. I guess this is for the blowdown or water or something. I'm pretty sure it's for water to come down. Here's a better look at the steam generator. And you got just a lot of good stuff. Up here by the cab, you got 4284 along the cab. You got little tiny lettering. Really nice detail on the inside with the gauges again. No cab figures, which is a little disappointing, but that's okay. So here on top of the cab, you got the vent I was showing you earlier. This little red thing, a red knob, which looks awesome. Another little red knob by the steam generator, or the dynamo as some people like to call it. Here's a steam dome. There's 2 steam domes on here. The whistles, I guess. And this engine has an air horn because, oh wait, no, sorry, these aren't whistles, these are blow-off valves. But this engine has an air horn because the whistle is so far back here that you couldn't hear it as well as you could hear an air horn. And so they use the air horn for more safety reasons. And they also painted the front silver on most cab forwards. Here's the double stack on the top, the double smoke stack. Or the, I guess, twin stack, I guess you could call it too. Grab irons. I'm not sure those are grab irons, but little separately applied pieces, or at least wire pieces, which look awesome. And sometimes there's a bar that goes across here on the cab forward. Some of them have it, some of them don't. This piece is a little bit bent on mine, so I'm gonna have to find a way to bend it back carefully. So overall, I really love this engine. It is a little expensive, but not as bad as some MTH engines. It is plastic and not very durable, so you might have to watch out for that. And I love the sound. Here's what the chuffing sounds like. So that's about it. Thank you so much for watching. Hope to do more reviews in the future. Please like and comment and with any questions you got. And please subscribe if you haven't already. And thanks for watching.